welcome back. For those of you that are new here, my name is Kristen Langford. I am a pre-K teacher in Florida, and I am here to do our weekly vlog. This week's theme is all about families, and I'm pretty sure these kids are gonna be tired of drawing their families after the end of this week. So I'm just gonna walk you guys through what books we read, what activities we did, our small groups, things like that. Okay, I'm sitting at a kid table right now. So like I said, we did families this week, and that we touched base on families a little bit during our circle time in the morning, but not a lot. Most of our learning about like families is gonna happen during our literacy time and our small groups. So I'm gonna start with some of the books that we read, and then from there, I'll show you some of the activities that we did. I can't remember, oh, on Monday we didn't do a book. We did Pocket of Preschool has a all about families thing, and so we did a anchor chart on the smartboard, so I don't have like actual paper to show you, but it was just like what can families, like what do families like to do, who's in a family, something like that, like almost like a KWL, but not, you know. So we did that on Monday just to like kick off families. And then on Tuesday, Wednesday, we read the family book. And the first day we focused on some vocabulary like adopted and celebrate. And then the second day, we answered questions and made connections to the story. And they did really good with like remembering some key details. There's a lot of opposites in here, like near and far and stuff like that. So super cute book. Today's Thursday, so today and tomorrow we are reading Me and My Family Tree. This is my first time I read this book. My sweet mate let me borrow it. It is so cute, and it really gets them thinking about how mommies have mommies that are your grandmas, and you know, then they have mommies have sisters, and that's your aunt, and it kind of just like connects it all. So really cute. Same thing, we did some vocabulary, which wasn't that much. We did related was a kind of a new word, but then the rest was like aunt, uncle, cousin, which I kind of already know, but that's okay. And then tomorrow we will answer questions about this. We're not making a family tree because that's too much for pre-K, but we are making this really cute craft. So here's an example. This was done with Miss Sam, and we rotate through twice. So instead of doing two different activities, this was done a little bit on the first time they went to Miss Sam, and then the next time we rotated and they went back to Miss Sam, they finished it. And they were just in charge of drawing their people. So this week, as one of our activities on Monday after we did that chart, we learned Matman from Handwriting Without Tears, or Learning Without Tears, there we go. And we did the Matman song, and we built them together and all of that. So they have learned how to make people, and they're getting a little bit better at it. So they have their little bodies. I'm just looking at this one. I don't think she finished, so I might pull her over. But just daddy, mommy, brother, and then the sister. How cute, right? Also part of Matman, like they didn't get to actually draw the Matman afterwards. We did a pre-assessment, but in my fine motor trays that I started this week, I'll show you that in a minute, one of them was building Matman. So I just put all the pieces and they all got to build their Matman, and then we took a picture of them with it. So cute. Okay, so that was reading, and then some of our other books that we have that we're gonna read just for read alouds. This one, Llama Llama, for Grandma and Grandpa. This is because we're in IB school, so this is all about the word knowledgeable. And so, you know, Max and the bird, and they have to learn how to fly, so we're learning the word knowledgeable. And then this is another read aloud, Who's in My Family, all about our families. Then for social emotional, we did our very first Second Steps card, and this one is all about welcoming. So we learned how to introduce ourselves, and we met our puppets, and we also got turning and talking partners this week. So it's been busy. All right, let me try to show you the fine motor bins before my camera dies. So like I said, fine motor, one of the things we did is this popsicle sticks. We just put all the materials on here so that we can get to it easily, and paper, and I can show you what the final product is. They made a family portrait with popsicle sticks. Then this is hole punching houses. So they just hole punch around the houses, and they did about 2 or 3 each. And then Matman. It looks like a hot mess. I almost dropped it, holy cow. But all the pieces here, and they each got to make their Matman with me. So the students rotate through. On Tuesday they do this, then Wednesday they'll do that, and then Thursday they'll do that. Another group might start here and then rotate through. So all 3 activities get done, but on different days. Here are a few of the popsicle stick families. It definitely took forever for some of our friends, but they're so cute. Okay, and then in Miss Jenny's group, she did an All About My Family book. So they just had to draw who was in their family again, their house, places they go, things that they eat. And this was also 2 days that they got to work on this, and they didn't all get to finish either, but that's okay. And then my extra group, I have a 8th grader that gets to come in and help. And we just did magazine cutouts of people, and they had to decide, it's funny, they had to decide if they were a sister, a mother, a grandma, things like that. So it's kind of funny to see their interpretation, but also very cute. Our table, we're getting our cookbooks ready. This is gonna be our letter book this year for our crafts when we start letters in 2 weeks. I'm trying to think of anything else. I can show you Play-Doh and sensory, but I'm gonna have to do that in a little bit because this thing is blinking at me. So my lunch is almost over. Hopefully I'll get on at the end of the day and wrap this up and think of any other things I need to tell you. But we're having a great week. We added a lot of new stuff and the kids are doing great. There's a lot of sickness going around though, so that part's a little tricky. We haven't had all of our students here any day this week. And I'm even getting a little cold too. Back to school, colds are here. All right, I will see you guys hopefully after school, maybe tomorrow. Hello, happy Friday. I clearly did not finish recording yesterday, so here I am, but we really don't have much to cover. I'm gonna show you our Play-Doh. It's nothing special, it's just the beginning of the year, and then our sensory, and I think that's it. So let me show you those and I'll think of whatever else I need to talk about. Here is our sensory. We got these little noodle things. They are from Lakeshore. So they are pretty messy like everything in sensory, but they are easy to clean up, unlike rice. And what we did is, I had the same thing last week too. Just fun little crayons in here that they can find a match. And then we have the alphabet puzzle that they can put together on here. And then we have these colors that they can sort on here. And we also, this is one of our friends' favorite toys. We're gonna take that out. And we have forceps just for that fine motor. Okay, and then we keep our Play-Doh bin up here. So this was for family. We just put a cutout for them to make little family members. We added hand and feet, which we might keep in there for next week as well, because it's all about me. We have our cutters, and then we just put colored stuff for them to add, like arms, some legs. This could be for them to put a little face on their family, and that is it. So some of this stuff is gonna be the same next week for All About Me versus making all their family. And I told you if I thought of something, I would tell you. So this is something, these are our crayons. We used to use these for crayons individually last year, and then we needed something to do with our rainbow tickets. So for crayons instead, we just have 3 pencil boxes. There's like 2 boxes of crayons in each one, and we're using it as community supplies. So each table gets the blue, and then the pink, and then the green. And then for rainbow tickets, I talked to you guys about these last week. This is our new behavior system. If they are doing a good job, they earn a rainbow ticket. It's literally laminated paper. And then today is Treasure Box Day. So we count up how many rainbow tickets they earned. They can choose to save them or spend them. And we have different levels. So we have 5, 10, 15, and I think 20. And then we have the boy ones over here and the girl ones over here. Like a bigger number of girls than boys this year. From way over here, I'm pretty sure it's blurry, so hopefully, that is our family wall. Those are all of our kids' families on little frames and a cute little plant and a candle. That's what we did this week. They all got to bring in a picture of their family, and we get it up there so they can look at their family all day long. This is our brilliant change of clothes idea, except it is not brilliant because it will not stay. But you can see my Sweetmates over there is staying perfectly fine, so I don't know why ours is not staying. We've tried it a million times and it just keeps falling off. So probably need heavier command hooks and then maybe it'll work. The only other thing I can think to tell you guys is we moved our bins to like keep us organized over here. So like this is for my small group, for Miss Sam's small group. I gotta make a new one. This was Whitney, but now it's Jenny. And then this is extra, so like things for next week or stuff we need to like put away. This says extra, but what it's gonna be is for our 8th grade TA. So she's been working on our cookbooks. We went ahead and printed these at 85% and then like cut them all, and we are stapling them in so that every kid is ready to go in about 2 weeks when we start that. Okay, I'm sure I forgot something, but that's all I can think of right now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll give you lots of ideas to do for Family Week. There's a million ideas out there, many more that we could do, but less is more, less is more. Yeah, so stay tuned for next week, all about me. We're gonna be talking a lot about names and doing a lot of name activities as well. Don't forget to click like and subscribe and that notification bell, and I will see you soon. Bye.